Coachable coaches are the best kind. Let me take you back to 1994. I was on a muddy football pitch in South Manchester. My team were playing a pre-season friendly and playing very badly. We were unfit, unfocused and unmotivated, and I was angry. Something had to be done. I was the coach. So what did I choose to do? I chose to vent my fury on our midfield, and in particular, one of our key players, Ollie. Ollie usually was a powerhouse of a player, full of energy, solid, determined, an excellent tackler. One of those players every team needs. But on that particular day, he was slow, he was lackluster, he was ineffective. Playing in central defence as I was able to survey the field and identify him as the key problem. So I began shouting louder and louder. I was calling out his mistakes and demanding more commitment. Do you know how much difference it made? None whatsoever. The only difference it made was to damage my voice and my friendship with Ollie. We got to halftime. And at halftime, our left winger, Gary, pulled me out of the huddle and looked at me quizzically. And he asked what on earth I was doing. What did I think I was doing shouting at Ollie? He said it was out of character for me. And why was I singling Ollie out? The entire team was playing ineffectively anyway. My first reaction was shock. Shock that he would challenge me. But then secondly, the realization he was right. Frankly, I don't remember the result. But I do remember apologizing to Ollie and that our friendship was preserved. And that day, I learned 3 key lessons about coaching. Let me share them with you. Number 1, you must remember the goal of your coaching. See, the goal is to help the team that you're involved in to be the best it can be. The goal isn't to win. Winning is never in our control, but teamwork is. We needed good relationships after the match, after this project was over. So it was important, even in the midst of that match and that time, to prioritize the relationships over the result. Number 2, always ask questions. When things are going well, ask questions. When things are going badly, ask questions. Usually, in that situation, I would ask questions at half time. If we weren't playing well, I'd urge and encourage everybody during the game, but it was at half time we would ask the questions. The football wisdom in the team was remarkable. 11 players see more than 1. It's important as a coach to ask more than tell, and especially not to shout. And the third lesson I learned that day as a coach is that coaches need to allow others to question them as well as everybody else. Gary in this context was the one questioning me, and I'm really glad that he did. He didn't tell me to stop shouting at Ollie or even to apologize, but by simply questioning my behavior and the wisdom of it, I gained clarity where previously I had been blind. Insecure leaders take things personally, as I was that day on the pitch. And insecure leaders do not allow questions. More fool us when we do not. I am ashamed that I was so obnoxious to Ollie, but I'm glad that the culture of our team was one where Gary felt safe to question me. Supposedly, I was the coach of our team, but on that day, Gary did the most critical coaching. So what's the big question here? The big question is your team allowed to coach you? Is your team allowed to coach you? Are you secure enough to allow that to happen? I hope so, because it might save your voice and your friendships, and it might save your team. If you would like some coaching to develop this kind of mutual coaching team dynamic, that's something that I specialize in, then please contact me via the website and let's see what I can do to help. Till then, take care and all the best with your coaching.